My name is Kevin Ray, and you're listening to Truckers and Others. Good morning, good morning. It's a little frosty today. Time of the season. And I still got this fucking cough, hacking up shit fucking thing going on. Yesterday was a good day. It's my anniversary with my wife. I got two of the same coffee cups. I'm going to mix one of them up and start spitting in my coffee and drinking my spit. I better not. All right, yeah, let's see if I can go. All right, yeah, it wasn't so bad yesterday. I'm a little sore though. Definitely put you to work over there. And but we made some progress. We got some shit out. And I don't know. I'm a little sore though. My back and my ass from the fucking weird angles and shit I had to get into to do the work. We're using like electric hammer things, jackhammer, like it's roof sealing asphalt is what it is. Or not even, well, I guess it's not even asphalt, it's just tar, but it goes on, it's like on some, they put in, some floor, I think they put in floor dry, they put in gravel, they put in some pea gravel looking shit. I don't know what the fuck they did. I guess they, over the last 12 years, they've been just adding shit to this fucking containment. They got like 4 asphalt or tar tanks in there, and they've all leaked over the years. And then there's a lot of sand also, and the sand really fucking sucks because the pipe, the guzzler, or the 6-inch corrugated plastic pipe that we use to suck all this shit up, all the sand gets stuck in it, so it makes the hose heavy as fuck, and it's hard to work with it. But it's sucking the sand up really easy and good. The chunks of tar and rock and stuff, and this stuff has been there for 12 years, so it's not quite the stuff underneath. It's chipping off like stone. So we got to break up the chunks into small enough pieces to fit up the pipe, or toss them out of the containment, throw them in a dumpster. But sometimes it's easier just to chop them up into little pieces. Oh, that's a nice Chevy. 3 nice Chevys in a row. Yeah, we had the hose gets clogged up, because you suck too many big pieces, or just one big piece and it gets stuck through in the pipe somewhere, and you got to go beat the shit out of the pipe, but that never fucking works. So you beat the shit out of the pipe for about 10 minutes, trying to get it to come out, and then you're like, all right, well, we got to fucking cut it open. So cut the pipe open, pull out the chunks, and then reattach the pipe, tape it back up. Pain in the ass. But we got an extra guy with us today. Yesterday I didn't realize we were supposed to have another guy with us, but his car broke down. I thought we had plenty of workers yesterday, but apparently not. We got one extra guy today. That's good. And then yeah, yesterday was the anniversary. I was like, all right, I need to get going, get out of here, get done. And then they're like, at the end, they're like, hey, we're actually gonna have you run to the dump. You know, we're all gonna go home. You take that dumpster to the dump. It's like, what the fuck? now now I'm working an hour longer than everybody else, which it's okay. It was still wasn't horrible. I still had plenty of time at home. Wife was like, I'm not cooking. I'm like, I don't blame you. Let's order some pizzas. So we ordered up some pizzas, and yeah, I'm actually going to go this way because I don't want to fight traffic the other way. And yeah, everything went fine. Had fun with the kids last night. Not last night, but the night before, we made a gingerbread house. That was fun. And it's actually still standing. The kids haven't broke it down all the way yet. They haven't ate the roof off of it or anything. It's still there. Got the elf on the shelf. And he's a fucking crazy guy, I'll tell you what. But I'll tell the two positions I put him in, not that I did it, he does it himself, but the two positions he got in that I told him to get into, you know, for all the kids out there listening, I didn't put him in any position. The elf on the shelf is alive, and he does what he wants to do. He was upside down in the garland. It's like a light up garland around like a picture frame thing in our house. And he got stuck upside down in it, and it looked funny. And the kids were very upset. They were very worried about him. They're like, "Oh my God, he's gonna fall!" So, wife had to fix that. He made some real eggs into the Cadbury, or not. I don't even know if they're Cadbury. They're the little eggs with the toy in it. Um, Other than that, he's just been hanging out. But last year, he did some crazy ass shit, and he's gonna do some crazy ass shit this year too. I'm gonna have to help him get into positions and stuff. Mm-hmm. Talked to my buddy yesterday. Finally, I haven't talked to him in a while. Talked to him about the 4-wheeler that he's got. He's been doing some work to it. A lot. I mean, he's been replacing a lot of shit. He's still working on getting spark. He ordered a part, turned out to be the wrong part, but once he gets this new part in and installed, that 4-wheeler should be up and running. He's having some issue with one of the tires. He's going to need to get some tubes for the rear tires because they're bad. They're in bad shape, but they're good. They're going to be good enough for him to run around on grass. He ain't going to be doing any crazy off-roading or any climbing or anything crazy like that. He's just going to be putting around the field, and those tires are going to be perfect for that. Oh, I didn't realize they opened all this shit up. Nice. They done working on this bridge. Almost ran out of gas today. Not that I'm like low on money or anything. It's I'm dumb. And last night I wanted to get home, So I didn't stop and get fuel like I should have. And then this morning, I'm like, I am running a little bit behind. Take that sip of coffee, and then you got to take a shit. And then you go out and you got to scrape the windshield, and you're like, all right, I need to fucking go. Like, I woke up like 10 minutes later than I wanted to wake up. And, that's important. I need that time. That time is for the unexpected. I can get to work on time if I get up on time. But I woke up late and then had a couple extra things I had to fucking do. I didn't even like have a hint that I had to take a shit at all until I take a sip of coffee. And I'm like, oh, all right, well, gonna be about 15 minutes late today. But it's fine. Can't even start work until a little later on, anyways. And yeah, I got word that they're really watching our time cards, which I don't understand. They're I mean, I guess I understand it, but they're really watching our shit. We're in our cost savings initiative, and they're really watching the time cards. But I mean, all the time that I spend gets billed to a job, so I don't really understand why it's taking. They're taking that measure. The stuff that we bill to our company, the overhead that we bill, I understand that completely. But the other shit, I don't know. Because last night, it was 5:40. It's like I'm not gonna bill them at 5:30. I'm gonna bill them at 6 o'clock. But the supervisor that I had on my job today, he came up to me. He's like, "Hey man, listen, I'm all for what you do. Like that's how we've rolled for a long time. But they're really watching that shit. So you're gonna, not that he said you're gonna lose out on your 10 minutes or whatever, but he's like, yeah, we took lunch. We didn't charge you for lunch. We did this. We took breaks throughout the day. Give them the 10 minutes back." I'm like, all right. So I only billed them till 5:30 last night, when normally I'd bill them till 6 o'clock. Oh well, it's only half an hour. So, whatever. That's why I like going on my own jobs. I like being in control of what I do. I like to choose if I'm gonna round up or not. And over here, it's like, you just get billed for whatever they say. And the guys in St. Louis, they were really fucking doing that shit. They were like taking half hour from you here. They were taking per diem from you there. It's like, what the fuck are you all doing over here? But they were doing it extreme. They were like taking hours away from people. And it's like, no, you can't fucking do that shit. You can look on the clock and see when I've been working. You can see the truck was still up and running, driving around. You can't fucking, but I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't turn into anything more than that. Whatever they're doing their cost savings initiative, and I can only imagine how much money we're saving. We're doing pretty fucking good. But then we got like the big boss. He's like, "Listen, if you go to a job site and you forgot your ladder, it's only $250 for a ladder or whatever you need. Just buy it. Don't spend the hour to drive back to the shop to grab it and then an hour to get back." I don't know what the fuck. I'm like, wait, hold on. Paying somebody 2 hours to go get a ladder is still cheaper than going out and spending, an hour to go buy a ladder, and then the however much a ladder costs. It's like, what? I don't know. I feel like nobody's on the same page or something. I don't know. Whatever. 'Tis the season. And then they're like, oh yeah, we gave y'all a Christmas gift. And I've been asking around. I'm like, what the fuck's a Christmas gift? I was like, I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but I haven't been officially told by anybody. And then the lady at our office, the one that's going to give out you are way fucking late to get in fucking line, you fucking asshole. You're really you're gonna come in at the very last fucking minute and fucking cut everybody off. Fucking truck. You have the room. Oh, you're gonna you're gonna cut 2 more cars off. Whatever. Fucking assholes. If you're out here and you're on this highway, you know where the fuck you're going, and you know that you need to be in line like the rest of us. Not come all the way up to the fucking end and just cut in. No, a car doing that, whatever. I leave enough distance for a car to get in, but a fucking semi coming up here, you know what the fuck you're doing. Anyways, I got an empty box on me. I took the other direction because it's easier to get on the highway, but it's slower. So I can only imagine that guys are already at the job site just waiting on me to get there. Because I got the fucking ticket. They can't set up anything until I get there and drop this box. So I'm doing my best to get there on time. You gonna cut me off too? Nope. You're gonna wait way back there. Alright, I'm fucking going. I'm rolling. I'm rolling. I'm not the one causing this fucking backup. Nope, I'm trying to make it work easier. 34 degrees. It's gonna warm up though today. It's gonna be a nice day. Oh yeah. Last night I finally had Elsie's barbecue. I've lived out here in Kansas City for a long time. My whole life, basically. Except for a couple of years where I lived up north. But I've lived in the Kansas City area my entire life, and I've never had LC's, but I've always heard people talking about how LC's is the best fucking barbecue you can ever get. Nothing compares to it. And I'm like, I gotta try it. And I went there, and I was impressed. I wish I would have got something else. I got short end ribs, and they were good, but I ended up getting lunch for some other guys over there, and they wanted pulled pork sandwiches, and I could only imagine how good the fucking pulled pork is. It was sold out though, so I couldn't get it. And they got turkey sandwiches instead. As what I chose that for them. I was like, all right, I could get you ham sandwiches or turkey sandwich. I'll get them some turkey sandwiches. And I ate a little sliver off of one of them sandwiches, and I was like, God damn, that's fucking delicious. I would have rather had the turkey sandwich than the fucking short end ribs. Um, and that's a place that's like, it's so fucking good, but if a health inspector shows up, I don't think it's going to taste as good. You know what I mean? Um, Not that it was like dirty, I guess. I don't know. It's just a little hole in the wall type restaurant. Their big ass smoker is right behind the counter, and they're preparing everything. You know, they just got to turn around, grab the meat out of the smoker, turn around, chop it up, throw it on some bread, throw some sauce on it, put it on a plate, and give it to you. It's pretty fucking quick. Whenever I went, the other guy I was working with, he's like, "Yeah, they take for fucking ever." So, you know, hurry up. I'm like, okay. And then I was only gone for like 20 minutes. They're like, what? You're back already? I'm like, yeah, they're fucking quick. I was eighth in line, and it only took me like 20 minutes to get my food and get the fuck out of there. And that was food for fucking 3 people. I got their coleslaw. It's good, but I don't think I'm a coleslaw fan. I mean, I am a coleslaw fan, but I don't know. I like grandma's coleslaw. My buddy's grandma's coleslaw. It's fucking. I could eat a whole bowl of just coleslaw and be happy. So I don't know. It was good coleslaw, but not the best. The baked beans, woo! The barbecue baked beans with big ass chunks of meat in there. That was to die for. I was so happy I got that. And then I got some potato salad, and the potato salad was okay. It was just potato salad. Everything there is homemade, I believe, though, or house made. And yeah, pretty fucking delicious, but not a good meal to do physical labor afterwards. Because I was fucking done after that. I'm doing work. I'm like doing everything, but I'm like, I put on my bibs, and that restricts my movement a little bit. And you gotta like climb over pipes and under this and over that and around this and squeeze through this part to get to everything where we were at. And then you gotta get on your knees and fucking use the jackhammer to fucking get down to the concrete. And it's like, oh my god. And then you got the big ass heavy hose, and you're like, I shouldn't have ate so much. But it was fucking delicious. They that place just showed me that Kansas City does have good barbecue, because I've had barbecue at a few different spots in Kansas City, and really it's like the expensive places are the only places that I like the barbecue, and that's an actually affordable barbecue joint that's actually good. Um, Gates Barbecue, I've had Gates Barbecue. I got the sampler platter because I don't know what's good, what they have that's like they're that's really good. I was not impressed by anything at Gates. I did get it delivered to the hospital as we were, you know, having my daughter. Um, and then I don't know, I've gone to a couple other places and I just was not impressed. We did eat for our anniversary last weekend on Sunday. We went to Meat Mitch Barbecue, and that's a fancy dancy joint, and it was good. Other than that, it's like Jack Stack. It's fucking delicious. Get the crown rib. You don't really have to get anything else. And that's coming from me, and I eat a lot of fucking food. You need one crown rib and a couple of sides, and you'll be fucking satisfied. And that's gonna be the best fucking thing that you've ever eaten in your life. It's so goddamn good. It's a giant beef rib. One giant beef rib, and it's got so much meat on it. It's just amazing. So I don't know. I'm like, that is Kansas City barbecue, but when you think of Kansas City barbecue, you think of like a hole in the wall place, and I don't know. Maybe I just haven't had the right places, but that LC's is where to fucking go. I guess another thing that I have to compare to is Arthur Bryant's. Now, I've never been to Arthur Bryant's. I've never eaten Arthur Bryant's. But I did buy their sauce. I bought a bottle of their sauce. I saw it at the grocery store. I said, "Oh, they got Arthur Bryant sauce. That's a good place. That's like a Kansas City staple." I threw that whole bottle away. I tried it, and then I just threw the brand new thing away. I was like, "Oh my god, that's fucking disgusting." I hope for them to be a staple, their meat's got to be fucking out of this world because that fucking sauce was disgusting. Um, but LC's, I was like, ooh, I could buy some of their rub. I could buy some of their barbecue sauce, but I was like, I better try it first. And it was really good. So now I'm thinking about going there again today. Is this my turn? I think so. This is not my turn. This is not my turn. That's okay. I can turn up here. There's a bus halfway in my fucking lane. Here we go. Anyways, I'll try to get. I haven't even released the other episode yet. I haven't done anything with it. Episode from not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, Monday, I think. I got that one ready to go, so I'm gonna get that one put out today, sometime on one of these breaks that we take. Yes, I was one turn short of where I needed to be. Turn at the Taco Bell. That's not. That's not Taco. I'm at the wrong fucking turn. There we go. I turned at the wrong place. Anyways, yeah. I'm gonna let you go. I'll go for now. I'll talk to you in a little bit. And I'm back. We got the job done today. Well, no, we didn't get it done, but we finished the day up. Oh, a lot of tar, a lot of shoveling, a lot of jackhammering, a lot of doing a bunch of shit. But the guy running the job is nice, and he lets us take breaks and swap out. And, he's not beating on us. He's a good guy. Now I'm in this bouncy ass motherfucking truck. Yeah, sorry about that. I done uploaded 2 episodes. I thought I only had one that was behind. I had 2 that I didn't upload or do anything with. So, 2 episodes for the 6th that I uploaded. One of them was from the 30th, and the other one was from the 4th. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened, but this one I'm gonna do my best to get it out as soon as I'm done recording it. And I don't even know what the second one was about. I listened to part of the first one. I was like, oh yeah, that's when I ate fucking 10 goddamn White Castle burgers in 5 fucking minutes. No, they were not good to me. They hurt me. They made me feel insecure and bloated. Coming out. There we go. Yeah, had Burger King today. I'd say cheaper, but not really, because I spent fucking $20 on a medium meal and a fucking snack wrap. Didn't realize I was gonna spend all that fucking money. Oh well, that's how it usually goes. I need $20 for lunch. Okay, if lunch, I don't know. I'm kind of weird like that too. Fat like that is what I mean. Is you order and then it's like, all right, your total's $12. You're like, nah, hold on, let me add something to it. Like what? Why do you do that? It was only $12, and that was what you wanted to eat. Nah, I ain't $12. I need I need to spend it. Like if I don't spend 15, I feel like I'm probably gonna be hungry afterwards. Nope, I fucked up. Oh well. Yep, just had a good day. Um, a lot of hard work and a couple of breaks. It was nice. I don't know. It's like stuff happened throughout the day, but I don't even know. I don't even know. Um, it was good, and I don't have to dump today. I'm not taking the dumpster to go take it to the landfill or anything, so just gonna be heading back to the shop and getting in my car. My car is almost out of fucking fuel. It's so close to being out of fuel. It's insane. I made it to work though. I'm gonna need to go straight to a fuel stop. Start it and go. Don't fucking stop. Don't chat. Don't let it idle. Nothing. Just gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Get some fuel. Um, and then head home. And it's gonna be like an early day, even though it's like 4 o'clock right now. Probably be 5 o'clock by the time I'm actually like leaving the shop, which sucks because that's when all the traffic, it's already like gonna be traffic, but at 5 o'clock it just gets way fucking worse. But that's okay. No trucks. All right. Well, I don't identify as a truck right now. I identify as a personal conveyance. I see a sign like that, and then I see a school bus driving by. I'm like, all right, listen, what are we doing here? Then I see a trash truck drive by. I'm like, okay. And then a moving truck drive by. It's like, what? And then a fucking Swift is driving by. And you're like, all right, well, listen, I think I'm fine to be on this no truck route. If Swift made it through, I'm making it through. Oh, jeez, I can't fucking see. Come on, FedEx. I just did a right on red, and there's a DOT officer sitting right there. Didn't realize he was sitting there, but he ain't messing with me. He ain't looking for me. I don't know what he's doing. He ain't even DOT, I don't think. I think he's just a cop. Unmarked police car. waiting on somebody to come on over here. Doing something wrong. Um, I've been in the middle of a police chase before. That was very interesting. I've actually been in the middle of 2 police chases. One wasn't even a chase. One of them was a chase. I was driving. I was heading for lunch. I was leaving my lumber yard in my pickup truck. And I turned, I always have it on talk radio. And they're like, oh my God, he's driving like crazy. I'm like, oh shit, there's a police chase going on. They're like, he's on a rural looking road. We don't know what it is. I've never been over there before. Like talking, they're just talking about where the police chase is. And I'm like, I wonder where it is. And they're like, oh, it says he's on Botch Road. I'm like, Botch Road? That's where I'm fucking on right now. And then by the time I look up from the radio in disbelief, there's a fucking crazy maniac fucking heading straight for me. He's in the middle of the road just driving fast as he flew by me. I'm like, holy shit, that was him. That was the police chase. And then it's insane how far behind the cops were. They were way fucking back there. And there was a lot of them. I just kind of pulled over and waited for them to all go by. I was like, Jesus Christ, don't fucking get in trouble. Don't get on me. Y'all got me talking to you. I'm almost going the wrong fucking way. I need to get over 2 lanes. So yeah, and then I went back and I looked at the footage. And yeah, you see me right there on the camera. I was like, oh, look at me. I'm on the fucking TV. Like, that's me right there in the white truck. You see me for half a second as he flies by me. They didn't even mention it. They're like, oh my gosh, you almost hit that white truck. Like, you didn't mention me at all? I don't know. I thought about calling the radio station, being like, hey, he flew right by me. I didn't see what he looked like, and I don't know anything else, but he flew right by me. They'd been like, oh my God, are you okay? I'm like, I'm a little shaken up. Can I come into the radio station, get a hug? So anyways, that was the one chase I was in. The other one, oh, I'm also driving the lumber truck. I might have mentioned this once before, so sorry if I did. Driving in a lumber truck, and I'm right next to the stadiums in Kansas City. I'm going over that bridge, headed towards the stadium, so I'm on the other side. Uh-oh. And oh shit, I didn't know you wanted this lane, buddy. Oh shit, here we go. People they freak the fuck out every time there's a little bit of a slowdown. They start backing up on the highway and shit. It's like, what the hell? Just wait a second. Gotta love the people that run all the way to the end of the backup, or to the front end of the backup, and fucking hop in last second. Don't let them in. My side isn't the backup, by the way. Yes, I'm driving a lumber truck, and I'm coming over that bridge, and there's a car that's all beat the fuck in the turning lane. They're gonna go on I-70 east, and they're just sitting there. And I pull up, and I'm like, that's weird as fuck. And then I look forwards, and there's like a swarm of cops coming towards my truck with their guns drawn, and they're all like pointing at me. I'm like, oh fuck, what up? What? And they're hiding behind my truck, and I fucking set the brakes. I'm like, oh fuck, I don't want to get arrested for rolling over a cop on accident. And then this was right around the time that UPS or FedEx or US Mail or whoever driver got fucking shot by the police for being in a standoff or whatever, and he was an innocent victim in the shooting or whatever. And I'm like, oh fuck me! And they're all swarming this fucking car that's all beat to shit. The more I looked at it, I noticed there was fucking bullet holes all in this fucking car, and the windshield was completely shattered, and it was all dented to fuck, missing a bumper. I'm like, that's not even anything too crazy to see around here. Somebody driving around something like that, but the cops, they were after these people. They were fucking swarming their car, and I'm like, watch. I want to watch, but I want to kind of hide because I don't know if somebody's gonna start shooting. And I don't know. They just pulled out this bald, tattooed lady, and they start arresting her, get her on the ground, to get the other fucking tweaker out this other side, and I'm like, holy shit. And then so I'm like, all right, and then I had to roll my window down and yell at one of the cops. I'm like, hey, can I go? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, are you sure there's nobody in front of my fucking truck? And I kept on going. I'm like, oh shit, what the, like, sometimes you're just driving along having a bebop day, and then all of a sudden you're in the middle of a fucking standoff. Like, you had no idea. It was insane how those cops just they just came swarming from all different directions out of the traffic because everybody was stopped, and it was just like, I don't know, weird as fuck. Um, yeah. Other than that, I mentioned a couple episodes back where me and my buddies were held at gunpoint. I think I mentioned that. We're off mudding at the golf course. We had one guy that drove like a Geo Tracker, or not a Geo Tracker. What the fuck was it? Sidekick, Suzuki Side. I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was a little Japanese SUV, 4-wheel drive that he built, modified and lifted and everything. And then there was a K10 lifted on some 35s, and there was another guy that was going to show up, and he was in a Dodge Dakota 2-wheel drive, but it was the V8 and it was 5-speed, so it was all right. But he said, I'm going to park at the very beginning and walk in. And we're like, okay. And then he called us thinking, all right, he's ready to be picked up. No. He said, there's a bunch of cops coming in after you guys. We're like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, they're coming in. Watch out. There's 2 cop cars. They're coming. I'm like, all right. So I wasn't driving. I was just a passenger. And they decided to back into the woods and then turn off their trucks. And we would have been good if it wasn't for the one dude's K10 had a bright chrome bumper on it and chrome grill, but everything else that they had was painted matte black. Not that that fucking mattered. The cops have good flashlights, okay? They can fucking see, like, tree, truck, tree, truck, tree. Like, they fucking saw us immediately. And they were yelling at us with their bullhorn to get out of there, get up there. Because we were down in like a little pond, like a dried up pond area. So me and the one dude in the little Japanese SUV, we crawl up the hill slowly, park, and they say, turn off the truck and get out. So we get out, and we're just standing there. And then fucking crazy motherfucker in the K10 just bogs through the fucking mud and then basically jumps up the fucking hill, and the cops freak the fuck out, and they all pull their guns, and we almost saw our fucking buddy get fucking meleeed out there. It was insane. And they drag his ass out of the fucking truck, throw him on the ground. They're like, you two get on the ground too. I'm like, what is muddy? Like, we didn't do anything bad. Like, we did what you said. And anyways, they just basically said, all right, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, we're like, okay. And so we got the fuck out of there. And then we've had this story to tell. Pretty fucking insane time there. I've had a few different run-ins with the police, but I only been arrested once. And the one time I did get arrested, it was bad. I mean, it was my DUWI, driving while intoxicated. And I fessed up to it immediately. I did what every lawyer would tell you to do. I did the opposite. I told him everything. I was like, like the little kid in the Goonies. I'm like, okay, so when I was 3, I pushed my brother in a wagon out in the middle of the fucking road. Just telling him my whole fucking life story, every fucking bad thing that I've done in my life. And, yeah, I got oh, you could have made it, lady. You could have made it. Yep, got arrested. But I was 18, 17, 18. I don't know, right around there. And they booked me, got my picture, my fingerprints. They were like, you've been pretty cooperative, so we're just gonna handcuff you to a chair in the lobby. And this is kind of a smaller town that I got arrested in. And they're like, all right, get one phone call. I'm like, one phone call? I'm like, what if they don't answer? Because it's like midnight. They're like, all right, you can have another phone call. I'm like, okay, cool. I was like, damn, I ain't never been arrested. Like, can you just like sit me in the corner and maybe pull down my pants into my bare butt and spank me or something? Like, I don't know. No, they did not. They did not want to spank me. They wanted to arrest me and make me pay a bunch of money to a bunch of different people. So yeah, I ended up selling that truck to pay for the lawyer, and then I needed even more money to buy all the classes that they wanted me to go through. And then got the lawyer did one, I don't know, a second chance deal. I don't know what the fuck it was. I was underage, so they were able to I don't know, kind of treat it like a minor. They sent me to a bunch of classes. They said if you do all these classes, you go do this community service and shit, which I went to the landfill. I feel like there's other places you could go to do community service that would be better. Don't do it at the landfill. They're gonna have you picking up trash in the landfill. They're like, yeah, just pick up trash. Like, this is trash. They're like, yeah, I know, pick it up. And they're like, you watch 2 fucking deaf and ball trucks come in there and just dump right next to where you're like, oh, you want me? Yeah, they're like, yeah, pick it up. Like, okay. I'm like, all right, I only have to do like 80 hours of this. So I gave him like 2 weeks. I don't know. I don't even really remember much about the community service. I feel like I did it like a couple of days and then I found something else to do. I don't know. It was a long time ago. And I was probably still drunk, you know. I had to get dropped off at the landfill to do fucking community service. And when I went there, I was like, hey, so listen, I'm here to do community service for you. Whatever you need done, I'll do it. They're like, okay. I'm like, but I will mention that I did do community service here in high school. Like, oh yeah, you did the recycling center? I'm like, yeah. Like, yeah, you're not doing the recycling center, buddy. You're in here for a crime. You're not in here to fucking graduate. I'm like, oh fuck. Fuck. So yeah, they sent me up on the landfill and they're like, yeah, just pick up all the trash. Put it in a bag. yellow bag, and just leave it on the ground. Keep going. It was along the road, so it wasn't like I'm picking up trash in the landfill, but it was still like, this is fucking bullshit. I don't want to be here. This sucks. They didn't give a fuck. So yeah, that was an interesting time of my life. Got pulled over with dirt bikes and shit all the fucking time. They didn't do shit. They would always act hard. They're like, we can confiscate your motorbike and throw it in storage, and you can buy it back when the auction happens. It's like, huh? No, don't do that. And they never did. But I guess they could and they would, but they didn't. Oh, back at the shop. Back at the shop. Just gonna park this big motherfucker right over here. Woo! Mm-hmm. And luckily, I didn't bring a bunch of shit with me this time, so just got a bag and a hard hat. Oh man, I'm gonna be sore. I'm gonna be so sore. All right, well, I think that's gonna do it for this episode, y'all. Y'all take it easy and keep all 18 down. And I'm gonna say that again because I feel like I forgot to say that on one of them. So keep all 18 down. Adios.